The human traffickers knocked the girl unconscious and placed her in a cardboard box, planning to take her away. But the security guard insisted they complete the registration before leaving. However, just as the traffickers were about to leave, a worker from the moving company noticed the large box nearby, thinking it belonged to the CEO's family. Without even checking, he lifted the box onto the truck and drove off toward the CEO's new home. By the time the traffickers had finished registering, they were completely confused. Soon after, the moving company delivered the items to the CEO's new house, and the girl remained unconscious inside the box. When the CEO arrived at the living room, he asked his assistant to unpack and organize everything, but as the assistant prepared to open the box, he noticed it was moving. Thinking he had imagined it, he was about to continue his work, but the box moved again. To the CEO, it was just an excuse for his assistant to be lazy. Seeing the CEO's disbelief, the assistant decided to open the box and see what was inside. When he sliced through the tape and opened it, a woman suddenly appeared inside the box. The CEO immediately assumed she was sent by his competitors to get close to him, since such things had happened before. The girl was confused, but when she saw herself in the box, half-dressed, she thought the CEO had kidnapped her, but the CEO didn't bother to talk to her. He immediately tried to pull her out of the box and throw her out. However, he slipped and ended up in an intimate contact with the girl. The CEO, exhausted and trembling, realized the only thing supporting his weight was the fragile cardboard box. The girl, feeling insulted, slapped him hard. The CEO felt utterly wronged. He, a dignified CEO, had just been slapped twice, and now people were thinking he was some kind of thug. It was beyond reason. Seeing no one trying to stop her, the girl quickly scrambled out of the box. Terrified, she ran away. The CEO, recognizing the familiar face of the girl, asked his assistant if they had found the person he was looking for. The assistant looked embarrassed, since the CEO had only given a vague description of a girl with an injured arm, and no name or appearance, making it impossible to find her. It turned out that 5 years ago, the CEO was nearly pushed off a building by some enemies, but a girl had pulled him back just in time. Due to his disorientation, he hadn't seen her clearly, and the assassin had brutally broken the girl's arm. Suddenly, the CEO remembered that the girl's arm seemed to be injured. At that moment, the assistant discovered the girl's resume left behind. It turned out she had applied to work at the CEO's company, but was rejected. However, when the CEO saw the design drawings attached to the resume, he was impressed by her talent. Not wanting to lose such a capable person, the CEO ordered the assistant to notify HR, to have her start working tomorrow, and to find out why she was there. The woman, just arriving home, received a call from HR, asking her to come in tomorrow. She was thrilled by the news, but with her injured arm, she couldn't move too much. Back home, her mother, who had been hurt emotionally in the past, warned her not to rush into dating, to prevent her daughter from being harassed. She had even rented a muscular man as her boyfriend. The next morning, the woman hurried to the company to start work. Unknowingly, she entered the CEO's exclusive elevator. This terrified the people around, since the CEO was notorious for being ruthless. Using his elevator was practically a death sentence. When the CEO arrived at the company, the assistant was about to open the elevator door, but realized the elevator was already occupied. Meanwhile, the woman had been assigned to a department in